There's something magical about the fall time. We get a break from those sizzling hot summer temperatures, and we can plant everything that we want in our fall gardens down here in Zone 9. Because we have so many vegetable options that we can plant in our fall gardens, sometimes we forget about the flowers. So in this video, we're going to talk about 15 different fall blooming flowers that the pollinators go crazy for.
First, we have asters, one of my personal favorites that get the most attention in my garden during the fall. They come in an array of vibrant colors and are perfect for the fall pollinator garden. Next, we have basil, which is one of my favorite herbs in any herb garden. If you're looking for a variety that will get a lot of attention from pollinators, try growing the African blue basil variety. Third is bee balm. It blooms from early summer throughout the fall. Whenever you have bee balm, you're guaranteed to have bees and hummingbirds in your garden. Number 4, black-eyed Susan or Rudbeckia. These bright yellow flowers have a pollen dark-rich center that catch the eye and the nose of all the pollinators. Number 5 is blanket flower. These low-maintenance plants require very little water and prefer to bloom during the colder months. Next, we have borage. This plant produces blue flowers that are edible. Borage is an excellent companion plant for the garden. It helps repel insects that plague vegetable gardens. Next is calendula. This is my second favorite flower in my fall garden. It's a medicinal plant that the bees love, and you can use it to infuse oils. Chrysanthemums, also just known as mums, are fall blooming flowers that come in a variety of colors. They attract butterflies and other beneficial insects. Cosmos. The bees, hummingbirds, and butterflies love the red, white, and pink flowers. As opposed to planting transplants, directly seed these into your garden. Dahlias. Plant bulbs in the spring for summer and fall blooms that attract an enormous amount of pollinators. If you live in a colder climate, you will need to dig up the bulbs before storing them until springtime when you can replant them. Goldenrod. Goldenrod's vibrant yellow flowers are a favorite of bees, butterflies, and even birds. These things produce so much pollen that if you're a backyard beekeeper, this may be the #1 plant for you. Gompherna. If you live in a dry area that doesn't receive a lot of rainfall, this may be the flower for you. You plant them in the spring and they will flower from the summer throughout the fall. They attract bees, butterflies, and the flowers are medicinal. Marigolds. Plant early in the spring and again in late summer. They come in an array of yellows, golds, and oranges and make great companion plants and repel garden predators and attract bees. Sunflowers. Plant seeds in the late summer for fall blooming flowers that the butterflies, bees, and birds can't get enough of. Finally, we have zinnias, a member of the aster family that produces dense, colorful flower heads that are full of pollen. Add these flowers to your garden and you'll have the ultimate cut flower for the fall.
By planting these fall blooming plants in your garden, what we're actually doing is providing a food and nectar source for pollinators and other beneficials during the time of year when the resources are hard to find. There's a few things we need to keep in mind whenever we're planting our fall flowers in our garden. First, plant a variety of perennials and annuals. Number 2, plant a variety of sizes and colors and shapes of flowers in your garden. And number 3, you want to plant your flowers in bunches. This way, you'll attract more pollinators, more beneficial insects, and different varieties. By following these 3 steps when you plant your fall flowers, you'll see an increased amount of beneficials and pollinators in your garden.